Now, Joe, for a split second, I saw that little weather bug in the lower right-hand side say 100.
Click. It
I
did,
know.
and at the reserve, very briefly, it hit 102. Not the kind of weather you want to be spending time out golfing. You know, even if it was we just had the heat to deal with. It's not bad, okay? It's only a couple of days of the heat, but it's the smoke and the haze that are going to make it really uncomfortable. If you don't have AC, you're not going to really get a chance to cool off your house because our overnight temperatures will be in the upper 60s. It'll be almost the mid 70s as you head out the door tomorrow, right around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Here's a live look of what's taking place in the central and southern part of the Willamette Valley. It's nasty no matter where you're at, whether it's be Salem, Corvallis, or here in the metro area. Temperatures are in the upper 90s, and all the wildfires that are burning are bringing in some of that smoke and haze through our area, and that's going to continue going into tomorrow. It'll be a little bit thicker for Wednesday, and then it'll kind of lighten up a little bit, as you can see, going into Thursday. And in terms of the air quality, you're going to want to stay inside here the next couple of days. Now it's down to the unhealthy for some. Now this will change a little bit. It was good when I got in this afternoon, went to moderate. Now it's in that orange color. As we take a look at where it's at across the state, you travel into Madras and Bend, where some of those wildfires are burning, and of course near Pendleton along the Oregon-Idaho border, it's unhealthy. So if you don't have to go outdoors, try to stay inside if you can, and hopefully folks who have to stay inside do have some AC in that part of the state. The weather impact alert is because of the heat, obviously, and we should also add it's also because of the smoke and haze that's going to be impacting us. Air quality is going to be a big factor the next couple of days. Air quality alert will be in place throughout parts of the east side of Multnomah County. The other thing we're looking at is the red flag warning throughout the central and eastern side of the state. Bend and Redmond, you're going to be looking at some pretty intense storms rolling in heading into tomorrow. We have that monsoonal flow that's arriving, and it's been kind of the case here the last week or so, moving in from the desert southwest, and as it moves from south to north, we're going to be seeing that impact really tonight throughout parts of the east side of the state, but there's a chance we could be looking at it going into tomorrow. So I have the futurecast queued up. Yeah, this is showing clear skies, but we're also going to have a layer of some smoke and haze tomorrow as well, so be aware of that if you're going to make some plans outside. As we go into tomorrow afternoon, this is about the time, right around 2 o'clock in the Mount Jefferson area. Mount Bachelor could be seeing those thunderstorms bubble up, and then by the later part of the afternoon and evening is when we'll be making a nice straight path basically from Mount Jefferson all the way into Mount Bachelor. And take a look at this. This is a look at the highs for today, 100 degrees. Now, I was kind of wavering, like, should I go a little bit cooler or warmer for tomorrow? I think I might bump up the temperatures for your Wednesday afternoon because of the heat. This is a strong ridge of high pressure, and even if the clouds start to increase by the later part of the afternoon and evening, I don't think it's going to be impacting our temperatures for tomorrow, so be aware of that as well. Here's a live look now from our Explorer Tualatin Valley camera. 101 is the temperature out there, and along the Oregon coast tomorrow, mostly sunny skies to start, but those clouds will start to increase. There's a slight risk for some thunderstorms to develop as well. We stay hot throughout parts of the valley, patchy areas of smoke, and throughout eastern Oregon, staying hot with areas of smoke. That's been kind of the trend really across the state and across the Pacific Northwest as well. Here's a live look outside Timberline Lodge. Temperature of 76 degrees. This is going to be an area you're going to want to kind of stay away from if you're doing any fishing or camping tomorrow. It's going to be kind of stormy at times tomorrow afternoon and into the evening hours. Starting out sunny throughout the high country, but by the afternoon you'll be seeing temperatures in the mid 80s, and throughout the Columbia River Gorge, sunny and hot and smoky as well. And that's going to be the case throughout southwest Washington and the Vancouver area. So the day planner tomorrow, yeah, it's going to be warm, and then we go from warm to absolutely hot with temperatures in the upper 90s to low 100s. A little bit cooler for Thursday, you guys, then going into the Friday and the weekend, temperatures will be a lot more comfortable.
Okay, relief in sight somewhere out there and not too far. Thanks, Joe.